Star Wars. Everyone loves Star Wars because it has everything: space battles, laser sword fights, and even some politics. But that got out of hand, so we make fun of it. But today I'm talking about exactly what the title claims: Star Wars Rebels. And, well, I don't like this show. And the main reason why is because Star Wars should be cool, and this show isn't cool. Here's what Star Wars should look like, and this is what Rebels looks like. And so here are 5 points about Rebels. And yeah. Okay, so I'm going to list some few things that I like about the show first. So this show isn't as bad as someone made it out to be, but he's got a pretty good review on it, so go check it out. But so far, the first season, this show has had some pretty good parts. One thing is that at some points there are space battles, and they kind of look like the original 1977 movie, and that looks pretty cool, although it is rare. Another thing I like is Ezra's gun saber. That's pretty neat. However, I know it won't be in the show for too long because I know that he gets like third season he gets a new saber. Also, I really don't know what I think about Ahsoka in the show because if you ask me, she should have died at the hand of Vader in the Temple Massacre. So yeah, but Vader, and with him being voiced by James Earl Jones, that's pretty cool, and I'm looking forward. I look forward to that. So one of the main bad guys in this season, and sadly this season only, is the Inquisitor. And he was kinda cool, but he dies. And this is stupid because I thought Inquisitors were supposed to be strong and scary, but in this show he's just kinda pathetic. He doesn't really show any sort of reason to be afraid of him. He kills like two dudes, but that's it. And they're like unarmed. So it's just bad. It's the Inquisitor's. He looks cool and he sounds cool, but he's not anything. He's not really all that cool. He doesn't do anything. Another thing is our heroes will often get into a fight with an enemy vehicle or just some enemies. And really the only issues or like problem or anything that's actually scary to them is a vehicle, which makes sense, but they still beat them or steal the enemy vehicles fairly easy. So it's just really boring watching them steal an enemy vehicle and blow up the enemies because the enemies don't even stand a chance with their plot armor on. And the last thing is the lightsaber fights. They're like really jarring. They'll snap into the next position of like a block or an attack within like 3 frames, and it's like almost scary how fast they move. MatPat should do like a theory or something on this. Say that their bones are shattering with every movement for how fast they move. Like it's crazy. So our story begins with Ezra, and we learn he is just a thief kid. He just steals, and he lives in a tower, um, a tower thing. But Ezra goes to the city and to get some food to steal, and meets the rest of the gang who are also stealing food, and they come across paths, and basically that's how they become besties. Yes, they become besties within 3 episodes because Ezra stole from the robbers. Also, Ezra becomes a Padawan by episode 3 because, I don't know, why not? I understand that he needs to become a Padawan, but whatever the guy's name, Kanan, Kanan, I think, he takes him in as a Padawan so fast. Like, he's got to understand that as soon as this kid is known as a Padawan, he will be hunted down. That doesn't, like, you'd think that he'd be more skeptical about it, but he's simple. It's easy to him. So this show is actually the sequel to Star Wars: The Clone Wars, and well, this is what that looks like. And this is what Rebels looks like. See how different it looks? And this is awkward for two reasons. One, most sequels, and at least don't change the animation style. And two, this is a major downgrade. When you make something new, you usually want to make it bigger and better. But they didn't do that for some reason, and I don't know why. So the main characters, I don't really like them. I mean, the returning characters like Ahsoka and Darth Vader, those are pretty cool. I don't really have an opinion on Ahsoka, but I don't like anyone else other than Darth Vader because he's pretty cool. I didn't like Ezra because he's just kind of a normal kid that has no parents anymore. And the big brute guy, I can't remember his name. He's boring. He's just like an older brother to Ezra. That's it. And Kanan, he's like, yes, he's like a hero, but he's also not like as afraid of the Empire as he should be. I mean, everybody he knew died, or anyone he loved died because of the Empire's attack, and he doesn't seem to be afraid of them at all. I don't like what's her name, the Mandalorian girl, because well, she's just boring. She's just like a emo girl, and it's dumb. That's all I got to say about that. My final verdict: this show gets a Clone Wars Season 8, please.